right. Yeah, so we've got the final part or the final day of Lady Di's internship. So yeah, day 5, part 1. And I actually think she's actually fine now. She's like, well, not pissing and shitting herself or throwing up or. So yeah, she's a lot better than the start of the week. Let's just say that. But yeah, let's go.
In 30 minutes, broadcasting's finest duo will hit the airwaves.
You look great.
I don't know why people leave that long ass O&A introduction.
Is here for her final day of her internship. She's already very mad at me. Because as you know, if you've been following along with us, you know that Lady Di, her internship almost ended because she made such a mess of the public company bathrooms here at SiriusXM. So yesterday, so what we came to the conclusion was she's going to keep coming up here, but we now have to contain her like an animal. She's not allowed in the bathrooms. Yesterday, she received a makeover. A makeup artist came in and gave her a makeover, painting her face like the monster from the film Saw. If you haven't seen it, go to O&A Show on Twitter and O&A Show on Instagram and Facebook, and you can see photos of Lady Di all painted up. She's already furious with me this morning. I exchanged an email or two with her last night, and I didn't pick up on the anger. She's very mad at me this morning because yesterday, immediately after the show, I just sent her out on the street in New York here and told her to jump on her train and didn't let her wash off her makeup. But I told her, yeah, of course you're going to have to go out on the street in your makeup. You were banned from the bathroom because of previous behavior. If anything, I think we're learning a lot of life lessons here with Lady Di. As a matter of fact, while we're talking about it, why don't we start with that clip of the big reveal of yesterday's makeover. She thought she was getting a makeover, and this is when she looked in the mirror and realized that she was painted up like the monster from Saw.
Thank God
good.
she's ready.
Pretty girl wants.
All right.
Yeah, come on, step up to the mic of honor.
Lady Di, look
You should
this
have her
way.
sit.
Yeah.
Step up to the microphone. What are you doing?
I know that.
Put your jewelry there, dear.
Sam,
That's what
block
that's
that.
what I was trying to move.
Window.
Yeah, block it. I mean, just with you.
Yeah, stand there.
Stand in the right place.
So we gave Lady Di a nice makeover.
It was very well done.
It is well done.
Yeah.
Makeup girl,
I
yes.
like it.
Okay.
Yeah, move closer to the mic.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
You ready?
Yeah.
All
I'm ready.
right.
We ready?
I would've
Here's
killed that
I
cat.
look like a. Go ahead. Let me see.
what?
Oh no.
What?
What's wrong?
No.
What's wrong?
You look good.
You look good.
Jesus.
Let me see.
What?
They worked hard on your makeover.
What you doing to me?
What happened?
You look good,
What?
Di, you silly goose.
Ah, you look good.
I really
Do you know
did.
what that's from?
I can't be
You look
like
like
this
a
for the
movie
rest of the
star.
day.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Do you know what that's from?
What?
Don't you know what that's from? That
No,
makeup?
where?
It's like a goth look.
Yeah. All the kids are wearing it.
Yeah.
All the kids are wearing it these days.
You look
Oh,
great.
I see. I see.
You
What
look
is it?
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a geisha.
Right.
Something to
Memoirs of a geisha.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
You gotta
I'm
leave
gonna
it.
like this for the rest of the day.
Just for the rest of just a little while
Yeah, why
longer.
wouldn't you? What are you?
Have a little fun with
spoil
it.
sport?
You have a little fun with it.
She did look like a movie star. We didn't say which one, but she looked like a movie star. Let's go to Nick in Niagara Falls. We start the pre-show with you, Nick.
What's going on, Sam?
Good. How I don't know. Good, I guess is the answer.
It's early. I got you.
Yeah.
But I think that Mike Baker interview was the highlight of Lady Di's internship. I mean, she's interrupted actors and pawn guys and porn stars, but to call Mike Baker Frank and to constantly interrupt him with nonsense questions, I thought that was great. I mean, he's CIA.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it does take a lot of balls to interrupt a former CIA operative, but in Lady Di's case, it may just be stupidity. Let's listen to the clip that caller was talking about. We'll go to track 12. This is Mike Baker on the phone yesterday talking about the missing Malaysian plane.
they don't know, but they've got to go off of something.
Right,
So they've got to
right.
investigate, every lead, and this is not the only thing they've got right now. But you're right. I mean, it points to some military or some security issues.
Absolutely. I think that's after all is said and done, they find out, they find the plane, they find out everything that happened. The thing is, what can be done to make this a little safer for people that are flying? If a pilot, they're not infallible to persuasion from terrorists.
Excuse me, Frank.
No, that's right.
Excuse me, Frank.
It's not Frank. It's Mike.
Who's Frank? Hold on, let me get my buddy Frank on. I can't believe she's on for 2 minutes with me. Okay, I admit it. I was.
All right. Do you think the Sharks know about this airplane? Maybe they could interview one of the Sharks.
Interview?
What do you mean interview?
Sharks.
Yeah.
You can't interview sharks.
Well, do you think the Sharks know about this airplane?
I'm going to say what I always say. It's as good a scenario as any right now.
Okay, well, I hope everybody is okay.
They're not okay. They're dead.
I just hope that
They're in 10,000 feet of water.
I just hope that
It's pretty obvious at this point. No one's okay.
They're pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah, there's not a chance they're okay.
Do you think this is terrorism?
Well, you know what? Something diverted the plane, and that's
Right.
and again, pointing to what we're talking about, where there's going to the bigger story. You're absolutely right. The bigger story now, very shortly, is going to be what all this meant, and
Right.
But you know what? One of my brothers was he just retired. He was senior pilot at Southwest.
Yeah.
And he used to say, because they had this argument after 9/11.
Excuse me, Frank.
What can I help you with now?
In the middle of it.
About the thing about the Sharks, that comment. Just forget about that. That's very insensitive of me.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, no, we've already logged it. I just passed that comment along to my colleague.
Logged it.
And
I'm sorry that I said that. All right.
Right.
They'll be talking to you later.
Again, we talked about this on the post show yesterday, but it's Roland's worst nightmare. Roland wanted Lady Di nowhere near any of his guests, and so far all week long, Opie and Anthony have had Lady Di sitting in on every interview. It's just been a disaster. While we're talking about the plane, though, for anybody who was terrified by Ant's earlier theory, like last Friday, I think it was last Friday, Ant came on the air and insisted that terrorists had taken the plane and parked it somewhere, and they had it, and they could use it as a weapon now. So everybody started getting worried because Ant's a very convincing guy. He convinced Jim of this, everything. Ant jumped on the show yesterday and had a completely different theory. You can all rest your fears. Let's go to track 7.
I think right
Until
now
it ran out of fuel.
The best scenario, or the most likely scenario, is some type of fire inside the plane that incapacitated the pilot. Took out the tracking, the transponder, perhaps their communications, so they couldn't radio anything. Maybe depressurize the cabin. Could have been catastrophic, but not to the point where the plane couldn't fly.
Right.
And then everyone's dead, and the goddamn thing just flies until it runs out of gas and crashes into the Indian Ocean. That's my speculation.
Just like what happened with Payne Stewart. That's not your speculation.
Well,
that's your new speculation.
That's my new speculation.
Your first speculation was the one that scared the shit out of everybody.
That was nuclear missiles were being loaded on the plane.
Yeah.
But
I bought into it hook, line, and sinker, too, like a fucking dope.
So everybody relax. All of us that were terrified for a weekend over this. Let's go to Lou on Staten Island. What's up, Lou?
What's up, Sam? Listen, I don't understand why Lady Di is upset with you. She actually looked 100 times better with the makeup on her face. I mean, she's scary without the makeup. The makeup actually brings her down a little bit so that people, okay, yeah, it's nice.
And it did bring out her features. There was some shading, some very good shading done with the makeup. It brought out some of her cheekbones and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, good. Thanks, buddy.
Go, bro.
Let's go to Shamir in Miami.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fucking tired. I was just listening to that Lady Di shit last night throughout work.
Mhm.
Holy shit, man. It was exhausting.
It really, I mean...
Oh, God. Like, my head's fucking throbbing over that fucking Lady Di shit.
You should be here. I wish you could live this with us to find out what exhausting really is. It has been, by far, the most exhausting week we've ever had. I think I mean, I don't remember. It's as if we've had a super show every day this week. There's so much. I mean, it's been great. There's been so many moments from this week that I think we'll be able to look back and be like, holy shit, what a week that was. But while we're still living it, oh my God, has it been long. We were talking about it yesterday, about maybe the week has run its course. Let's play track 15, Sal.
Hey guys, although I don't know how you're pulling it off, I'm laughing my ass off, but it's time to shut the cunt up.
Yeah, it finally hit me today. I thought it hit me yesterday.
I'm right
but
with you on
it
that
definitely
one.
hit me today.
I am right
That this
with
has
you.
run its course.
Oh, I think another full week is necessary.
That is not
another
happening.
full week of Lady Di.
I mean, we'll try to get through tomorrow.
It's Lady Di week.
Right.
I have
Hopefully
had it.
And I said it on the post show, I kind of mentioned it. I would normally say, you know what, let's not make it Lady Di heavy. Let's try to mix up the clips on the pre-show and the post-show. This was the whole show yesterday and all this week. Not to say it shouldn't be, because you can't take the attention away from Lady Di for a second, but that's what we have. Lady Di's best friend, Marion, is on the phone. Marion.
Hi, Sam.
How are you?
Good morning. Hey, look, it's been a fun week.
It has.
We're talking to you, and I'm glad Diane's up there all week. I'm glad she's making it, and I think she's doing a hell of a job. And tell Opie and Anthony to bring her back for another week.
Look.
That would be fun.
I understand it'd be fun, but it's been completely exhausting. She's already banned from the bathroom. She's mad at me because she couldn't wash her makeup off in the bathroom. And Marion, quite honestly, you have not done much to make it less exhausting. Can you stay on the phone while I play a clip of you from yesterday's show?
I think it's funny.
I do think it's funny.
Having a ball.
Yeah, you stay on the phone, and I'm going to play this clip of you on the show yesterday. Let's go to track 9, Sal.
Lisa in New Orleans, you're on with Marion.
Good morning. How's Mardi Gras? What's the Mardi Gras celebration?
You know what, Marion? I don't drink, but just listening to you makes me want to become an alcoholic.
I don't drink that much either, but it's not me. It's Diana with the lip off.
President and CEO of MrPoint.com.
Oh my gosh! Shut up!
No, you shut up.
Good comeback.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
That's true.
Talking.
Next you want to hang up?
You are a fucking hypocrite. And no wonder she drinks.
You don't know me, so if I were you, I would shut the hell up, okay? You don't know anything about me.
Oh my God.
Let me say hi to Ken in Texas. Ken, great calls coming in right now.
This is
Ken.
a lot of fun.
If I had a friend like her, I'd be a chronic alcoholic too, man.
Well, good. Go to the first bar you see and have a drink and keep drinking. And I hope you're driving, and I hope you get into a car accident while you're drinking.
Here's the reason why.
If you don't like it, turn the radio off.
Hold on. She's
Nobody
not.
said you had to listen
Hey,
to it.
guy, she's not the reason why I drink. She's not.
Jesus.
All right.
Marion, quit discouraging people not to listen to this.
Of course, that was Colin Quinn in studio with us. Marion, you have a
Sam.
tendency of getting hot under the collar, huh?
I do, because some callers could get a little annoying.
Uh-huh.
Some callers, and believe me, Sam, I go right to the point.
You do.
And thank you, because that's the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but some of these callers, whether they're goofing or not, you know, it's just me. It's just the way I am. You know what?
Do you like fighting with people?
I don't like fighting, but I don't like people trying to put me down, because people put people down. Like, people always put Diane down.
Yeah, they do.
People always put me down.
Yeah.
And I'm 50 years old. Half of my life I've been put down.
Mhm.
And I think it's that time that people, if they're going to put people down and you're going to try
Every
to
time
mess
you're
with
gonna
me,
say
I'm going to
put
turn around and tell
people
people kiss my ass.
Yeah, well, you're going to do more than that. Somebody's going to tell you you're boring. You're going to tell them that you hope they get into a drunk driving accident.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm not boring. I think it's been fun calling up. I think I'm having fun, and I think Diane's up there having fun.
I'm so glad that you guys are back. You guys were off the show.
And you guys, let me tell
Yeah.
you guys are really great for
Oh.
having me call in.
Mhm.
You know, and even though it's Diane's thing, it's Diane's week, I wanted to call in just to goof around a little bit.
And let's-
hey, I appreciate you guys.
And let's be honest, it is technically Lady Di's week, but who brings the party? Marion or Di? Let's be honest.
We both do.
But Marion has a little more pizzazz and show business about her, doesn't she?
Okay, and you know what? I heard the replay last night with Dr. Steve.
Yeah.
Trying to talk to Diana.
Yeah.
And Lydia.
And let's be honest, when you talk about bringing the party, there's a reason you guys are called the retarded Laverne and Shirley. Am I right?
Because we're a lot of fun.
Oh, I was thinking more of the first part, but yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. If people are going to live life being bored and don't do nothing with their
Not
life,
being
then
retarded.
you got to get out and you got to enjoy yourself.
You do. Yeah, I mean, whether or not you have a whole bunch
if
of
you're goofing,
right.
fine. If you're not, but people can't live their whole life being serious.
Can we get before we let you go? Can we get a big all right scream? Can we get that all right?
All right.
Yeah.
What a great week, Diana. You did good.
All right. I hope we hear from you later on today's show. If you get a break from work, call in.
Later, but I have to get going to work.
Talking the whole time. Okay. Well, if you're
See you later, maybe.
all right, yeah, call in the show later. Okay.
All right. Tell the guys I said thanks.
I will. All right. Holy shit, she's even a handful on the phone. That's Marion. There was another clip that I want to play you from Marion, but first we were talking about guests and Lady Di interrupting. Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars was on the show, and Lady Di wanted to... He's the ball guy who runs the pawn shop on Pawn Stars, and Lady Di brought in a Ron Jeremy t-shirt that she wanted to sell him. Jim Norton told her it was a little more valuable than I think it actually was. So she pitched him the shirt. If you want to see the video of this interaction, you can go to youtube.com/Opie Radio. Here's Lady Di pitching the big T-shirt to Rick Harrison.
It's a Ron Jeremy spiced rum T-shirt.
It's an original.
Rick's just shaking his...
Well, what can you say about the shirt?
Tell us about the shirt, Lady Di.
It was never worn.
Brand
new.
Okay.
And he
That's
was
probably a good thing.
He was promoting rum.
All right.
Okay, at a liquor store, and never worn.
It's rare, right?
And Ron Jeremy was the one that actually gave out these shirts.
Right.
Okay.
That's actually a few years ago
Yeah.
at the Mixed Martial Arts Awards.
Sure.
I actually gave out an award with Ron Jeremy.
Oh, okay.
It was for the best equipment.
Hey, we've all seen him use his. So, Lady Di, what? First of all, you're looking at pawn it or sell it.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You want to pawn it or sell it?
What do you mean pawn it or sell it?
How much do you want for it?
$7,500.
Give me a buck.
7,500.
$7,500 for the shirt.
I'll give you $1.
$1.
Nah.
Okay.
That's a
Well, she's going to
so
keep
much
it.
for that.
Check around.
Isn't it sad?
Smart business move by Lady Di. Don't take less than you think it's worth. You keep that, and you find somebody that's going to pay the $7,500 for it. Marion called in later. We just talked to Marion. She did not think it was such a crazy amount of money to ask for that shirt. Let's go to track 16.
I wanted to ask Diana what she got for that T-shirt because I had the same one.
Oh, well, she asked.
I didn't get it.
$7,500.
Right.
Diana, what'd you get?
No, don't tell her. You should have been here with your shirt.
Whatever it is, I hope you put it.
Marion's got the same Ron Jeremy shirt there, Jimmy.
She wants to know what Di
And
got
wants
for
to know
it.
what Di got from Rick from Pawn Stars.
I hope you got something that's gonna at least have some money in the bank for a little while.
Well,
I think you could say that.
Yeah, definitely.
She did pretty good. She scored pretty good on that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 5? Was it 5 or 4?
5 or 4 what?
4,000.
Well, she went in with an offer of $7,500.
That was a little high.
It
for
was
Rick.
high.
For
Yeah,
Rick's
he was
taste.
trying to, I ran out of steam in my thoughts. I just realized who I was talking to. I'm like, why am I trying?
I hope he got 5 for it.
5,000 for the T-shirt. What do you think it's worth?
About that.
Are you going to
because
sell?
I have the same one,
You going to
and
sell
let me
yours?
Wait, why do you think? Hold on, very interesting because you're pretty close. Why
All
do you
right, go
think the
ahead,
shirt is worth $5,000?
Because it's signed by a porn star.
Well, there you go.
Dice,
And you know what? He's
Probably don't even get
semi-retired
5,000 to
now.
shoot a single.
Right.
retired porn stars. You know, those are gold mines
Oh,
for
yeah.
autographs.
Sure.
Marion.
Yes.
I'll pause it there and come back. Yeah, I'm getting tired. But yeah, least we started it. And we're on 20, so yeah, Sam's little bit of the show should be over soon. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.